Apple now has a lot of AirPods in their lineup. They have 4 different models, all with different features and updates, and with a new redesigned AirPods 4, they even have one with and without noise cancellation. And the AirPods Pro, even though they didn't get a physical update, they are getting even more software features through an update like hearing mode, and they kind of even updated the AirPods Max a little bit. New color? USB-C. Isn't that cool? But the question remains, with so many AirPods in the lineup, all at close price points, except for the AirPods Max, what are the real differences between these new AirPods, and more importantly, which one should you buy? Well, let's take a look first at the AirPods 4, because these are the simplest ones to take a look at. You have 2 models which are almost identical in terms of design and sound. So why is one priced at $129 and the other is priced at $179? Well, there's 2 things the more expensive pair of AirPods 4 have. First of all, they have a slightly different charging case, with the cheaper AirPods 4 losing out on wireless charging, and they don't include built-in speakers for Apple's Find My feature. And trust me, as someone that misplaces their AirPods a bunch, this is a really helpful feature to have. You just ping your AirPods, you get a sound that comes out of them, you hear them across the room, you find them. Beautiful, you save so much time. Now, the biggest difference though is that the $179 pair of AirPods have active noise cancellation. And I know you're wondering, Greg, is that noise cancellation really worth $50 extra on a pair of earbuds that don't even block your ears? It's an open ear design. And to my pleasant surprise, viewer, yeah, they're worth it. This is a huge feature for the regular AirPods, and it does do a great job at blocking out external noise, provided you are listening to music or a podcast or something like that at around 60% volume. You'll eliminate a lot of the constant background sounds like an air conditioner running, or the sound of a train, or the constant hum of a jet engine. Without any music playing, the noise cancellation is less effective, but it does actually still muffle the outside environment quite a bit, which is actually kind of cool in its own right, because you can still kind of hear things, but just at a lower volume, which I like as a feature, because sometimes you want to walk around and it's really loud, but you still kind of want to be aware of your surroundings. Like on a city street, especially in like a busy place, you want to hear a car coming, you want to hear people around you, but sometimes people are just way too freaking loud, and you got to cut a little bit of that out, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Now, between the normal pair and the pair with noise cancellation, my honest recommendation, if you're deciding between those two, is to just spend the extra $50 on the noise cancellation feature. It really does elevate the experience of AirPods 4 and makes them much more enjoyable to use, because there are just times when you're listening to something in a noisy environment and the only solution with a normal pair of AirPods without noise cancellation is to try and jack up the volume to 100%, which honestly is just really bad for your ears in general. And still, in some loud environments, it's not even enough to mask that sound. So despite me kind of not really believing in an open ear design with noise cancellation, these things are fantastic. Okay, but now you're looking at these two. You're thinking, well, $179 for AirPods, should I just spend $250 on AirPods Pro? And is moving up from AirPods 4 to AirPods Pro worth it? And it is an interesting comparison. I was sure that making this video, I would obviously prefer the more expensive AirPods Pro. And yes, there are a lot of benefits on the AirPods Pro that I like. First of all, the AirPods Pro have a silicone ear tip, which does create a seal in your ear to block out even more noise with active noise cancellation. The inner seal also helps deliver the music straight into your ear rather than the open design of AirPods 4, which lets sound leak, which also means that at higher volumes, there's a good chance in a quieter setting, if you have the sound jacked up, other people can hear a bit of what you're listening to, and we don't like that. We like our privacy. We don't want people to know that we're listening to the 24/7 Sigma grind set playlist. Because we're all on that Sigma grind set, right guys? And because of that better seal, AirPods Pro sound better than AirPods 4. They have a clearer sound overall with more bass and thump compared to the open ear design of the regular AirPods. And again, they deliver an even better noise cancellation experience. I would say it blocks out, more noise without any music on, obviously. And when you have music on, in most situations, you only need to have about maybe 40 to 50% volume to block out most external noise. The case on AirPods Pro also gets a few additional upgrades, like it gets MagSafe wireless charging, which strangely enough, even though AirPods 4 can wirelessly charge on a Qi charger and an Apple Watch charger, they will not magnetically attach to MagSafe chargers. They also get a U1 chip along with those handy speakers, so you can get guided directions right to your AirPods Pro if you misplace them. However, both AirPods 4 and AirPods Pro come with a new head tracking gesture. So if you get a call, you can shake your head no to decline a call, or you can shake your head yes to answer one. The AirPods Pro do, however, get a special volume adjustment gesture on the stem, so you can just slide your finger up the stem to increase volume or down to decrease it. It's a handy feature, and it's something I really miss on these regular pair of AirPods. And then there's going to be even more differences with a software update coming soon, which promises to give AirPods Pro some potentially groundbreaking features, like being able to be a fully functional FDA-approved hearing aid at $250, which is absolutely insane and is probably going to disrupt the entire hearing aid industry. It will also let you conduct a hearing test right at home and determine if you have any hearing loss, and also a hearing protection mode that can lower the noise level in loud environments as loud as 110 decibels. And basically, if you work in a loud environment or you frequent a lot of live events, you're gonna want these features to protect your hearing. So you might be asking, with AirPods Pro getting so many features and having better sound than the AirPods 4, why am I currently wearing AirPods 4 over the Pros? One word: comfort. AirPods 4, without a doubt, are the most comfortable earbuds I've ever worn, and that is partly due to the open ear design. Without that silicone ear tip, it doesn't clog up my ear. My ears feel like they can just breathe a bit more. Now, I wouldn't call AirPods Pro uncomfortable. I've worn them for a while. They aren't uncomfortable, but AirPods 4 just have a little bit of extra comfort to where I can forget that I'm wearing them. And with the noise cancellation, they provide enough noise cancellation for my daily wear that I'm not really missing the extra noise cancellation provided by AirPods Pro in most circumstances. Now, with that being said, unlike my recommendation to skip the normal AirPods without noise cancellation, I am in no way saying AirPods Pro aren't worth the additional money. Most people will probably be fine with AirPods 4, but the Pros do offer more noise cancellation, better sound quality. They have a good transparency mode if you want to be aware of your surroundings. The AirPods 4 do as well, even though you kind of don't need it with the open ear design. And they have the ability to now kind of function as a hearing aid through a future software update and potentially protect your hearing health. There's a lot of great things to like about AirPods Pro. A lot of people are going to want these over the normal model. But hey, if you're watching this buyer's guide, you're probably price sensitive. You're trying to make the best informed decision. And yeah, $250 to spend on wireless earbuds, it's a lot of money. And we already did a $50 jump up from the regular AirPods. And this would be a $70 jump on top of that if you're going from the AirPods with active noise cancellation. However, come here. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Check out my link in the description and the pinned comments, because as of the making of this video, and quite frequently, I have seen AirPods Pro on sale on sites like Amazon for $189. That's $10 more than the AirPods 4. And at that price, I honestly have to say, yeah, just pick up a pair of AirPods Pro. Unless you absolutely find that in-ear design uncomfortable, then I guess you can pick up AirPods 4. But at that price point, the Pros are really hard to beat. Okay, well, what about this guy? The AirPods Max. They've been sitting here in your view the whole time. You're probably wondering, what am I gonna say about these? Now listen, I'm kind of just throwing these in here for fun, because if you're shopping for a pair of wireless earbuds, AirPods Max, they probably aren't on your list because they are full over-the-ear headphones. And when we talk about a price difference, there's a big price difference on AirPods Max. They retail for $550, so they're double the price, more than double the price of AirPods Pro. Now, in terms of sound quality, they do punch way above any of these earbuds and offer better noise cancellation due to the bigger design. But again, the noise cancellation on AirPods Pro is still very good, and while the AirPods Max is technically better, I think AirPods Pro do almost as good of a job blocking out external noise, especially for how small their design is. And really, when you can block out most noise with AirPods Pro, it's not like it makes that much of a difference on AirPods Max. But there are things to like about AirPods Max. I do like the look and feel, despite being made fun of. I think after more than 4 years on the market, these have kind of become a status symbol. I see people wearing these everywhere, maybe even places they shouldn't be wearing them, like the gym. And yeah, after 4 years, they're still really good wireless headphones that connect easily with all of your Apple products. And they look good, they sound good, but there's just one problem with this new update. And that's, we kind of covered in the beginning. Nothing much has changed, and things have actually gotten worse. On its face, the AirPods Max, they get some new colors. That's a personal preference, and they get a USB-C charging port. However, they still have an H1 chip, so it loses out on the lower latency and a lot of the software features offered on AirPods 4 and AirPods Pro. There's no adaptive audio, there's no voice isolation, there's no personalized volume, there's no hearing test, there's no hearing aid functionality coming to this pair of headphones. And on top of that, the AirPods Max with USB-C, they lose a feature that the old Lightning pair had. They are currently unable to play audio through the USB-C port, which, yes, did require a special cable on the Lightning AirPods Max, but for the USB-C AirPods Max, there's currently no option to use it in wired mode. And even though I didn't use that most of the time, it was helpful for when I was using it with my MacBook and I was editing a video and I needed 0 latency. And that I just can't do that on the AirPods Max. There's no option for that. So you're paying the same amount of money and you're losing a feature from a 4-year-old product. And that doesn't sit well with me. And that is the most frustrating thing to me about AirPods Max, because despite this really lazy update, despite losing a feature, they are still a really solid pair of headphones. And I still like using them for an elevated sound experience with clearer mids, a thumpier bass, a bigger soundstage, and just a more pleasing sound than small earbuds can provide. Like, I would be a hypocrite if I said I still didn't recommend them, especially if you're looking for the AirPods experience in over-the-ear headphones. These are still the best option. Now again, as of the making of this video, the Lightning pair, the old pair, is $100 less on Amazon. So I guess if you want to get those, still charged with an old Lightning port, if that doesn't bother you, well, you can get those. It'll literally be the same exact features, and you can still listen with wired audio if you buy that 3.5 millimeter to Lightning cable. Although, let's be honest, some people will pay the premium because it has USB-C, so they don't have to use a different cable if they have a modern iPhone. However, most people watching this video, well, they probably stopped already. I mean, it's probably just you and me alone in the studio. And now you're going, oh God, this is awkward. I'm so nervous to meet such a high-profile YouTuber. Well, nice to meet you. You want a selfie together? All right, let's take one real quick. I always love meeting a fan. There we go. Wow, perfect. You look great. All right, what were we talking about again? Oh yeah, AirPods. Listen, I think based on all of this, people who kind of want the best experience overall with the most features should opt for AirPods Pro, especially if you can find them at that lower price point. For users that find AirPods 4 ultra comfortable and love that iconic open-ear design, then that's the right choice for you. Just make sure you spend a little extra to step up to the noise cancellation version. All right, I hope this video helped you out in deciding between a pair of AirPods, and if it did, please give me a like. If you want to see more, make sure you're subscribed. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Cheers. Oh, that's Canadian. Ooh. Ooh.